A typical likelihood is there will be a government-run school. There won't be a private school. India's population is about 1 billion people, out of which 300 million live below what we call BPL, below poverty line. That means it's less than $1 a day of income. The children didn't go to school. You know, the initial statistics which I showed, which is 43% of male population is, no, that's not 43, 70% of male population is literate and 43% of female population is literate. This is an area in which very large percentage of women did not get past the level of literacy. But the urban India, which grew up in middle class and contributed a lot to India's GDP, 72% of that is living in urban India. That means a town or a city. 70% of rural India only could contribute to 30%. That means abject poverty lives in rural India. I will just show you a clip of how a child's life differs between a city and a village. Now you can figure out where Lakshmi belongs to. One very important factor which differentiates an urban child and a rural child is a mother. In an urban location, the mother actually plays the role of a second teacher. We did considerable research to find this out. So there is re-emphasis of what is taught in the class, which takes place at home. Now, this is what someone like Lakshmi will miss, because her mother will be most likely illiterate and cannot read or write. Now, I just want to replay the Lakshmi clip, a shortened version once more, before we get down to talking about some more aspects of what she says.
मेरा सपना था कि मैं IAS ऑफिसर बनूं। जब मैं विद्याज्ञान में आई तो विद्याज्ञान में कंप्यूटर लैब, लाइब्रेरी, मैथ्स लैब, लैंग्वेज लैब, म्यूज़िक रूम और स्पोर्ट्स में भी सब सारे गेम्स थे। तो मुझे लगा कि मेरा जो सपना है वो साकार हो जाएगा। मैं आईएएस ऑफिसर बन के दिखाऊंगी।
You know, in a lot of ways, whatever I had thought of doing could have never been said better than what this girl talks. This speech is not written and given to her. It's done completely by her. She's saying a couple of things more. For her to get to her dream, there are two other things which are necessary. She has to be given an opportunity of meritocracy amongst people who are equal to her, not someone who has got ahead of the race because they were born in an urban location and raised in an urban location. And then she needs a world-class institution. You know, in what she talks of, she says, I want to go to a school which has got excellent faculty, which has got computer labs, which has got library, which has got maths labs. So we needed to fulfill two of these conditions. First, meritocracy. Second is a world-class institution. What we did with meritocracy was we appointed a force, a large team in which the government participated. We had an IAS officer for selection of every 10 kids. We went to 2,000 schools, picked up the school toppers, irrespective of what they are. The only thing that condition was it has to be rural. 2, they have to be poor. Their annual income should not be in excess of $2,000. Poor school topper and go through a testing process, go through a selection process, completely based on merit. We take that and then put them in a world-class institution. Let me just show you the kind of world-class schools into which Lakshmi was made to join. When I went about building this, I thought that I would build a school in which I will never hesitate to send my daughter. So I'll give you a walkthrough of the school that we built, which has been now in existence for a year.
हाय, कैसे हैं आप? अच्छे हैं ना? चलिए, आज मैं आपको अपना स्कूल दिखाती हूँ। आइए, आइए, आइए। ये है मेरा नया स्कूल विद्या ज्ञान। ये है मेरी क्लास 6th A। अब इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज लैब की क्लास है। आइए चलें।
I'm going to show you a movie today. It's actually a fairy tale.
A long time ago, there lived a king and a queen. They were very sad as they had no children of their own. Suddenly, a frog hopped onto a lily flower in front of her and said,
The first question that I have here is why were the king and the queen sad? Yes, Lakshmi?
The king and the queen were sad because they had no children.
अब मैथ्स की बारी है। मैथ्स पढ़ने में बड़ा